Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Let's just get right into it. What do we got going on? We gotta take a nap. We gotta get gas because we are up in awkward. We can't go out that way. All right, U-turn, UE. Anyway, we're up in Elko in northern Nevada. We have 4 gallons of gas, and we're about to pass out in the front seat. So I would say we're looking up on the positive things. We've got like $124,000, which is really nice. We're getting up there. Just, oh man, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know when I'm going to start taking out loans to buy stuff like that. I don't know what I'm going to buy first, man. That ain't important. What is important is I really want to find some place to go to sleep. I can go, what is that? Is that a garage? Can't even tell. Let's go. Let's just do a good old loop real quick. Let's see, maybe we should also get our truck fixed, because we have like 9% damage, 11% damage. Oof, it's getting up there. It's about ready to time to get it serviced again. You know, gotta get tire rotation a lot more often in this game than you do in real life, though. Ooh. Where are we gonna go? You know, I'm looking forward to see where this drive will take us. Maybe it'll take us back down to California. Maybe we'll go back to somewhere, literally anywhere. I mean, there's only so many opportunities, like directions to even go. I can't go any more north, really, except to like Jackpot, but that's like the shortest drive of all time, so I won't be doing that. Could go to Vegas again, but man, how many times have we been to Vegas? Could go to like western, sort of central western California, like Sacramento or something. I don't know. And then there's like El Centro and shit down south. And that's really it, because we still are not in the land of opportunity. And we cannot manifest our destiny in reverse back east yet, because there's no expansions. Oh man, that would have been so good if they started out in like in like the 13 colonies, and then they made one giant expansion called Manifest Destiny that just took you all the way out to California. Oh, it would have been hilarious. And then there would have been the deaths of a lot of Native Americans. Let's ignore that part of the history, though, right? Woo! That's not the fun part. Yeah, we'll just take this casual road all the way down to get our truck serviced. And then we can look at our handy-dandy GPS to figure out what's the best job we can take. Maybe we can take some of those new, like, hazardous, like, hazardous, like, human health containers or whatever we found are unlocked with our level earlier. However long ago that was. Oh, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. I love ice cream. You love ice cream, I love ice cream, we all scream for my cream. Oh shit, it's the police, and oh, I just stopped. Hey, does that guy look like he's going a little fast to you? Yeah, he certainly does. And then he's just parked in the middle of the fucking road when you pass him. Huh, nothing unusual there. Not at all, officer. Ossifer. Ossifer really reminds me of, like, a name of an otter. Although, I'm sure nobody would ever name their otter Ossifer. It sort of also sounds like Lucifer. Bad names for otters, really. Man, okay. Ooh, okay, well, we're getting here service, so, you know, that was a good one. Good time to get wrecked. Went to a zoo with a friend a couple of years ago, because, you know, might as well, right? I still like the zoo if you didn't notice. The sea otters were there, right? You're like, oh yeah, sea otters, they're pretty cute. They're just swimming around. They like to keep their hands around their bellies. It's like, huh. And this was in, like, the middle of fucking winter, so we were, like, the only people outside, because why the fuck else would you go outside? But, we're out there, and then there's like, what's that weird pink thing? And I was like, it just popped right back in. I was like, that's an otter's penis. Glad I get to saw what that looked like, right? Woo! Otter dick. The otter flashed us. Yep, that's just like whipped it out and put it back in. I was like, this is lovely. Could go to Barstow, although fuck that road with a passion. Bakersfield. Wow, El Centro. That's just such a long drive, man. I don't know about that. Fresno, that's an interesting road that we don't know if we've taken. We probably have at this point. We've probably taken like every fucking road in this goddamn game. These might be getting a little cheap. Oakland? Could go to Oakland and get us close to Oakdale. Nobody ever wants to take us to Oakdale, though. Nobody ever. This is... Oh my god, it's an important delivery. It's worth so much, and it's so fucking long. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to do that. That is everywhere. Eli to Oxnard. Wow. There's no way we can get that, though. Anyway. Could go to Barstow. Barstow is just shorter than El Centro. It's the same road, though. It bugs me. This isn't fragile cargo or anything, though, so... We go through Vegas so often. We haven't been this way in a little bit. It's been a bit. So, you know, I'm gonna bitch out and go to Bakersfield. I hate to put it like that, but that's what's gonna happen. But where was that mission? Did it not? GPS, would you like to tell me where I have to go? Holy shit, that guy, lady, thing, abomination. Woof. That face is scary. Oh, okay, now it's telling me where we have to go. It wasn't because she was black, by the way. It was just that she had a face that was a block and looked like it was a skinned lady's face on another man's face. And it could have totally been a dude for all I could tell. But now that we know where we're going, we can just U-turn on the fucking dirt. Nice. Quality work, everybody. I think that deserves like an A+. This is just bad driving right now. Nice truck. Brake. Okay. Well, this is gonna be one hell of a drive. Not as much as El Centro, though. And I'm kind of happy about that. Oh, got one other busy week ahead of me. So, you know, that's always fun, isn't it? God. Who wants to do stuff, am I right? Oh my god, are they all turning left? Because good luck. I wouldn't want to be them. Even though we're gonna be them. Eventually. Woo! Don't you love it when you're that guy? That weird guy? If you don't see the weird guy, you are the weird guy. That's the logic I've heard a few times. So it's like if you don't see the dude like snorting cocaine off of a hooker's ass in the back of the bus, then you're probably doing that yourself, and you should take a good hard look at your life. Wee. Oh, yum yum yum. Oh, happy. It's the weekend's over. Unfortunate for everyone here. I assume. I don't know. Unfortunate for me. Unfortunate for people I know. Oh, you fucking loiters. 30 to 70% off kids discounts. Ooh. For what, union credit? Yeah, fuck off, police. God, Jesus. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. We are not coming from the underground because we are not a mole. Although that would make trucking a lot easier if there was an underground railroad system for truckers. Would Harriet Tubman be involved somehow, though? Because she's a skeleton at this point or something. Or ashes, I don't even know. I don't know how Harriet Tubman died. I don't know if cremation... When was cremation invented? That's a weird question to ask, and I have no idea how I'd find out the answer, because nobody's going to tell me. And then we get to the place we started. That was a fun loop around Elko, wasn't it? And pull into the car dealership. And then we hit enter. And we get the job. And it's more cars. Oh man, do we got like a fucking Bentley on this thing? Oh, it's baby blue, which is not the color I would choose for a Bentley, but what's your kind of car that you're into? You know, like playing GTA, I'm not the guy who wants like a fucking sports car. It's like flashy, new, sleek. I don't want that. I want a fucking brick luxury car. Because that's what appeals to my morals and family values. No, not really. It's just, I don't really care. It doesn't matter how fast it goes. It's like, as long as it's comfortable, it drives well, I don't really care. Oh my god, we've gotten like 3 speeding tickets inside of Elko. This is just going great so far. Why can't we just, whoa. I heard from my father recently that, at like some golf courses, they're implementing like fucking some kind of like weird skateboard instead of like a golf cart to haul your clubs around. I don't. He didn't explain it great, and it's not like I've done any research on it, but like he explained it to me like it was a board. There was an area to put your clubs on the back of it, and then you had like a bar at the front to orient yourself, to stabilize yourself, and then you just like leaned like a fucking skateboard or something to choose which direction you want to go. It seems kind of weird, doesn't it? You know, I had a weird dream like many years ago, probably like 10 years ago when I was a kid, and this one has always stuck with me because despite the fact that I have some weird dreams, this one was exceptionally weird, but also kind of fucking rad. Okay. You know, maybe like amusement parks and shit, there's like those little tubes that float in the water, and then sometimes there's, at least what I've seen is like you put a water gun in front of them and then you can spray the other people with. You know, it's just a fun activity for the whole family, really. So I was like, what if those were the entire fucking road system, right? This was in my dream when I was like 10. It was like, instead of roads, we just have fucking, like, lazy rivers and shit, and then you put a fucking tube in it and just float down. I was like, what? The efficiency of a tube on a lazy river is probably not worth the hassle. That helicopter just disappeared in our rearview mirror, and I'm terrified now. That would have been quite silly. My dreams get real weird. Like, I've been playing a lot of Warhammer the End Times Vermintide. What a weird name of a game that is, I just realized. But I've been playing a lot of that. It came out like last fall, but I finally got it, played it with some friends, you know. And I had a dream recently that I just like dreamt where all the hidden locations of the secret stuff is. And I was like, yeah, they're totally there. So then I come back like the next day trying to find where it all is. I'm like, wait a second, I fucking dreamt this shit. Oh my god, my dreams confuse me sometimes. Like, another example would be, back in, like, senior years of high school, I had a car, friend that lived next to me didn't, so I would go pick him up before going to school. He tells me, like, the day before he's going to, like, the fucking dentist's office or some shit in the morning, and I don't have to pick him up, because he's gonna be late to school anyway. So I was like, okay, dog, I feel ya. I go to bed, and I wake up, and I'm like, alright, let's go pick him up. Because I was like, oh, I dreamt the fact that he told me that I didn't have to pick him up. So I get at his house, and I'm waiting like 15 minutes, and I'm like, oh, fuck, man, I don't have to be here, do I? Oh, shit, it was all a dream. But it wasn't a dream, because he actually told me. And this is all an elaborate ruse to get me to show up to his house. Not actually. Wow, they all slowed down to like 30 in this 65. I feel like they're just trying to fuck me, aren't they, at this point? They're like, hey, look, there's this fucking trucker behind us. He's not gonna hit us if he's driving like 25 miles over the speed limit and we brake to 30. No, I don't want like 35,000 pounds of steel running into the back of me. No. That is 35,000, or like, whoa. If you were just like 20 tons of steel, it would be a great fucking... Oh god, I forget the name. Not metaphor, not analogy. Oh god, not idiom. Whatever, it'd be a great name for my dick. That's what the joke was trying to get to, but I forgot the word of what you would call that sort of analogy. Oh, damn. I'm just of the biggest shit, aren't I? Oh god, yeah. Literally unwatchable. Oh my god. I missed a graphic. Oh, jeez. I forgot to put a title on a video. Literally unwatchable. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I want pizza again. Even though I had pizza like last week. Pizza's just so good. Pizza's a universal good thing, it seems. Everybody gotta get some za. How many people in this world call it za instead of pizza? Za. Za. Salazina. Zastalina. Good old fucking Red Orchestra too. Wee. Oh, we only have 433 miles to go. We aren't gonna have to get gas. Are we gonna have to take a nap? Not really. We're all good. We're back to this routine of just edging it out. Not that kind of edging, you perverted bastard, but you know, we're like eking out a good finish. That is, my God, where's my mind gone? Holy shit. I'm just a child at heart. Is that a fucking like Mini Cooper or some shit? And like 2 baby blue Bentleys and a red Bentley? I don't even know, man. They're cars. They all have an engine, a transmission, and gas pedals. And they serve a function of transporting humans who drive them. Or passengers. Where am I going? I was like, these people are going too slow. You know what the real answer is? We should merge them off the road. There we go. We're coming up on Fresno, aren't we? This is getting real spooky right here. Woo! Okay, got him. Absolutely got him. Wrecked. Mate. Gestation. That's how long like a animal or thing is pregnant for before they produce spawn. You feel me? Free Sea Aquarium. What happened to the music? Thank you. I don't know how long that's been gone, but it's been eerily quiet. You know, it's like it gets quiet when it's just me talking, and it's like, man, I kind of enjoy having something else in my ear, so it's not just me blabbing into a microphone next to the computer. Awkward. Isn't that just life? Just gotta reflect on the beautiful moments we've seen in this game so far. I need to start taking more fucking pictures or some shit. Just take pictures of the in-game. Like, oh, this is my family vacation to Vegas. Woo! Just me and my truck in it. Me and my truck. Look at that crane. And it moves. It's a moving crane. Cranes move. I like cranes. Cranes are so cool. I've talked about cranes before for some reason. Huh. You want to go back to talking about bleached anuses though? That's just... Why? Why? Hello? Got a break. Got a break for a red light. I don't know why this fucking highway up here has so many goddamn lights in it. It's like 85 into a fucking stoplight, and it's like, what a pain. That person's sandwiched between a rock and a bigger rock. Oh. Pre-fired. Wrecked. Wall hacks. Vac. You know, I started watching, Twitch watches Pokemon today, which appears to just be the Pokemon television series being played on Twitch. But man, watching that show after I like haven't seen it in 10, 15 years, man, what the fuck? You know, I don't know if I saw any old ones, except for maybe like one episode, but because they jumped all over the place in terms of time. You know, like the new ones with the CG, and it was like, man, what the fuck is going on? This is some crazy shit. It was like, okay, now that's a dragon, now it's not a dragon, now they've morphed into one bigger dragon, and it's like, what is going on here? Dog. And it was like, alright, now they're like hitting on each other. It's like, okay, the fact that they use the word "you're crushing on her" in a fucking early 2000s animated cartoon, Japanese cartoon, was shocking to me. I was like, who uses that? Who talks like that? I mean, I know people who talk like that now, but it was like Pokemon. It was like, what the fuck? It's like, she's my girlfriend, and you're crushing on her. It's like, what does this have to do with Pokemon? I don't even know. I don't know who those people are. I know who Ash, Brock, and Misty are, and Professor Oak, and that's the extent of my knowledge of people in Pokemon universe go. There's some strange fucking Pokemon too. Trubbish. Man, fucking Trubbish. Garbodor. The one that's shaped like an ice cream cone, and like all the others. It made me realize how fucking weird it must have been to voice act for Pokemon if you were a Pokemon. If you just said like the same word over and over again, except in a weird voice. Right. That's all it really is. I was like, what is this? Is interesting. And then they subtitled me like Pika. I was like, what? What is going on? And it was like, yeah, let's get inspirational all up in this bitch. Ash has to give a speech about how you should never give up fighting. It was like, I don't. This has gone way past my age. Over my head, under my head. If it's something that's lower than you are, in a sense of like basic intellect, does it go under your head if things too high up go over your head? I don't mean to put it that way, but I just want to know the correct terminology. Looks like by what these trees indicate, I think is we're getting back into California, and the music really does not want to play at all. Gotta keep these big wheels trucking across the USA. Whee! I don't know why, but I was just like, in terms of TV shows, I'm just very frustrated by disappointing TV endings. I know I've talked about this before, but I just thought of two other examples of just just lackluster TV endings that just make you feel like you might as well just not watch the ending. So, me and a friend, like, binged watched ALF together, you know, ALF, the, like, weird 80s sitcom thing about a fucking anteater alien that wants to eat cats and be friends with his family. But it was like, the ending, although the show was pretty good in a weird way, but the ending was just like, what? It just, like, leaves it all open-ended, and it's like, god damn it, man, why can't you just shut it up? Shut it up. Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. I didn't mean this, be rude, baby. Will you come back to me? I'd like to think of me as not an abusive person, but I'm sure people could attest differently. I've never beaten anyone in my life. I like to get beaten. That sentence was gonna go real weird. I think I was going to say I like to get beat on, but I can tell you I'm not really a masochist. That ain't me. It just happened to be that's what would happen. Oh, fuck off, policeman. I can never get away with breaking the law. Jesus Christ. I like to get beat on. Man. Why would I even say that? I don't know, man. I'm not trying to kink shame anyone who's into BDSM, sadism, masochism, all the whips and chains, all that sort of thing. We are going like 15 over again, and I just want to get there. Gotta get there quick. Gotta get there so I can get to stuff. I don't know what stuff. I'm also bad day for me, isn't it? Oh. But it is just so boring to play this game at some points, because I am totally zoned out and I can't think of anything to say either. Oh my god, it's embarrassing. Don't look at me. Ignore me. Somebody fetch me a nipple. Let's go right. Yeah, I see a San Rafael sign. Ooh, and I was reading earlier. It was like this is awkward. Yeah. All right. Let's figure out how to get back on the road first. But anyway, I swear to God, if we get stuck, I'm gonna be very upset with you, game. Oh, come on. I'm on the fucking road. Just go. Thanks for waiting behind me, truck. Alright, anyway, San Rafael is like a place in like fucking Peru? Guatemala? Guantanamo Bay? I don't know. Somewhere in South America. I apologize, but my South American geography is real shit because it is not an important place in the Paradox Grand Strategy games of CK2 and EU4. Therefore, I know nothing about it. I couldn't tell you much about Africa either. I know a little bit about Asian geography now, but I mean, hey man, you tell me a fucking, like, where is? Oh, baby, I could pinpoint that shit on a fucking map. World Order. Oh, how we love you. Man, the HRE, I was thinking, man, I was like, the HRE in EU4 has to be the most angry thing of all time. Even angrier than Nick Nolte and Mickey Rourke. Because, like, it's like, oh man, well, you know, I want to progress in the game, so I better go, like, take over some land, and, you know, diplomatically, that might just take a little too long and be a little too annoying. Even diplomatically, they get fucking angry. Everybody in the HRE gets fucking angry at everybody. It's like, Jesus Christ, everybody calm the fuck down right now. Right now, just calm down. No, they will not calm down, because how dare you take, like, one piece of land off of, like, fucking Bohemia or something that wasn't even your war. It's like, oh my god. Then everybody else gets elected emperor, and then starts the whole holy war thing, and oh, Jesus Christ. All they want to do is not fight. Sometimes you just want to be Frankfurt, get all that sick trade node money, and loan out to people. Loan money. Just gotta be a loan shark. And then they don't pay you the loans, and then you're too small to go enforce the loans. So it's like, oh my god. Ugh. Nobody understands the HRE life. Although the HRE is in Heaven's Door Gate, whatever the hell the name of that movie was, about the fact that this little girl opened up a gateway to heaven and whatever. The name of their dog in that movie was Brunswick. I was like, oh, Brunswick, that's a place in the HRE. Hey, that's not a terrible name. So I was like, what would you name your dog if it had to be a location in the Holy Roman Empire around 1444? You could get some, I don't know, like the Hanseatic League probably isn't a good name. Austria is probably not a good name. Bohemia, that's a little bit better. Brandenburg, not exactly. Trier, this is getting a little too French. Liege. Oh, like, just what else would be a good name? Huh. I can't think of any right now. Good old Hanseatic League, though. You just gotta dominate the trade of the Scandinavian regions. Oh baby, oh baby. Deaf boy? That sign says Deaf boy. Deaf boy? Whoops. Just changed the song like twice. Why not a third time? Here we go. Depp boy. What the hell does Depp boy mean? It's not quite Johnny Depp, and it's not quite deaf. Is it a deaf Johnny Depp? Alright. So thinking of Johnny Depp, I was like, okay, what's Johnny Depp a famous actor in? You know, of recent years. He's a good actor in a lot of things, but why not fucking Pirates of the Caribbean? Classic Disney adventure film, right? I was like, what if Tommy Wiseau was Johnny Depp in that movie? I was like, it'd be so good. Because Johnny Depp, not the most normal sounding guy of all time, so Tommy Wiseau would fit in perfecly. It'd be a seamless transition. This is like, this will be the day you remember that you almost got Captain Jack Sparrow, except in Tommy Wiseau's accent would be absolutely nuts, right? Although I'm trying to, but I just can't bring the voice to light right now, and I deeply apologize for that. Oh, Arian. Oh, Tommy Wiseau, how much we love you. And nobody understands his artistic vision. I have not checked his Twitter in a while, I should do that. I'm such a disappointed fan. I know. Well, I should just go stalk his house or something. Whee! So how's your week looking? This should be going up on like Monday, and so God, is it a busy week for you? Is it a nice looking in terms of weather? Yeah. Making small talk. Isn't that just the Minnesota way? Gotta talk about mundane surroundings. Huh. I love the fact that we can't we're legally bound not to be angry at each other, so you just have to be passive aggressive small talk. Oh, it's so good. Oh, isn't the weather terrible? Oh yeah, I know, I hate it. I'm so tired of when it snows in April. Yeah, man. It's terrible. I also hate the fact that you don't respect me in a professional manner. It's oh yeah, I understand that, bruh. And that's not at all how a conversation would go, That's not passive aggressive enough. You gotta be oh well, I see that you like this kind of weather. Ugh, what a jackass. Oh my god. And then you get home and it's oh, we get a speeding ticket. My mother once got a speeding ticket test driving cars. She was oh yeah, well shit, we have to get off at this this exit of the highway to be able to get back to to the dealership. Let's just go way too fast to get there, right? Just cut in front of a bunch of people and the cops pulled her over. Silly mother. That's what she gets for being a speed demon. On the Autobahn, yeah, smoothies. She's not really that German. It's just fun times. Although my family is some German. It's I think my father's side is mostly English, my mother's side is mostly German. Making some great shit, right? Woo. But my grandmother, or my mother's mother, just when she gets she's just a stubborn drunk German sometimes. And isn't that just weird? Because she's 85. It's almost 86. It's almost my grandmother's birthday. Won't that be fun? I just realized I need to get thank you notes for another thing that I had to do. Ah, crap. Oh, we can always do that tomorrow. Let us get off the highway in Fresno. Oh my god, oh my god, I just hiccuped. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. I hate the hiccups, man. They're so painful. Ooh. Well, that was a quick 8% damage. And 1% on the truck. Ooh. This is just bad damage. Ah. Sometimes you just want to get through a drive without being actually dead. But what am I trying to insinuate? Yo, man, these are some quality hedges this place has. Just saying. Oh man, look how shapely they are. How many people trim their hedges in a hedge? What do you call those people that trim hedges? Hedge trimmers? Or but what if you do it in an artistic way? Is all hedge trimming artistic? I don't know. I assume you get your standard hedges. They're round or giant squares, rectangles. And he's let's make a fucking giraffe-shaped hedge. I was yeah, man. Hedges. What do you call those people? Hedge artists? Is it a Subway sandwich artist? Except for hedges? I don't know. What about a hedge fund? What do you call them? Illegal. Not really. I don't know much about hedge funds. Whoop! I wasn't looking. You can blame me on that one. I will take full responsibility for the penalty of damage. Are we delivering to the post office? Rail export? No, they just really like to send out on trains. Alright, we fucking made it. Wait, what is this train gonna do with a bunch of cars? Do you transport cars on trains? Is that a common thing? What would you do with a train full of cars? Besides delivering them to a car dealership? I don't... Who knows? But that is the end of this drive. So, it went alright. We have a little more money. Right? Yeah, something like that. I think we have more money. I hope we didn't lose it all. But thank you for watching this episode of American Truck Simulator, and I will see you next time.